welcome back to the Irish Guy channel, and this is just my weird corner of the internet where I just get to talk about anything. Now, let me get the ball rolling for you.
Who are you? You suck! How dare you insult Chris MD? You're just some salty middle-aged leprechaun. Why don't you go and kiss a potato?
Yeah, I know the comment section is going to be a big casserole of chaos. But lads, here's the deal. Clash of Creators is a football event for YouTubers, and it's a great idea. Brilliant idea. Excellent execution. I stuck up for you against that nasty ogre Lawrence McKenna. It raises money for charity, brings people together after a horrific lockdown. It's great. I mean, the first one was a roaring success. No, so I wasn't at it? No, I was stuck at home licking ice cream off the floor. I mean, I live in a swamp. Do you really think I can afford a couch? This is a new channel I've started up this year, but lads, I've been doing HITC Sport for 5 years, an actual football channel. What more qualifications do I need? Chuck me on a football pitch and I promise you, I will dance around you all like an epileptic ballerina. But no, clearly the organizers think that my face is about as appealing as eating a bowl of Piers Morgan's teeth. Instead, handing a golden ticket to people who jump off buildings. I don't understand. Football, I don't get this. Is it because I have a face that looks like a bruised banana? Is it because you're worried I mostly smell like Bigfoot's armpit? Is it because I've got the likability of a shoe? So I guess, okay then, maybe to catch your attention, maybe I need to stop praising your event. Maybe I need to cause some havoc. Watch the world burn. You know, a bit like the Joker. Does that mean in order to copy him, I'd suddenly have to eat a paracetamol sandwich and be found comatose in the bath? Or is it like the modern day Joker, where I'd have to shoot the dad off, meet the parents in the face? Right now, I feel like an ugly kid not given an invite to the birthday party. Instead, just sitting at home, braiding my granny's hair whilst playing Crash Bandicoot with a cat. Fun times! So instead then, okay, let's step into the shoes of the Joker, embrace the role of the villain, and decide to pettily call out every single YouTuber who's been invited to the big birthday party Clash of Creators. I mean, it's gonna be a struggle as I don't really have anything against any of them, and this is just a desperate cry for attention.
Get me on that damn pitch!
Listen, I'm offering myself up to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure after this video, everyone on the squad list is going to want to snap my ankles into wet chalk. I embrace that. Bring it on. Stick me on that pitch trying to avoid angry leg breakers. I relish it. Right, let's go.
Kieran Carlin.
Oh! Kieran Carlin, I remember this man as my mortal nemesis living in some spaceship of Football Daily. But now, I'm convinced he sleeps at the foot of Will&E's bed. Most people have a pet dog or a pet cat. No, Will&E probably brings this guy to the vet. A 25-year-old podcast host. This man who left a YouTube company bankrolled by Sky to instead eat Cocoa Pops out of a square-headed millennial's hand. Interesting. Nightscape. I'm confused how this man is still alive. No, I'm not hinting that he has a rotting pancreas or that there's a sausage roll lodged in his brain. No, it's not that. It's just that he's a man who spent his 20s climbing buildings. Tries what? He snuck into the West Ham ground, went up the Canary Wharf. I mean, on one hand, I commend his bravery, but on the other, I'm sorry, is your brain made of cookie dough? Tries what? If you want to go earn a living, go serve paninis in Starbucks. Clean the toilets at Pizza Hut. Maybe serve as a lollipop lady outside a local school. Stop risking turning your body into a wet fried egg. This man is an adrenaline junkie, so the idea of playing in a football match must seem so dull and mundane. I'm surprised he's not yawning through the eyes. Maybe if this was a football match being played in the middle of a burning fire, maybe he'd enjoy that. Christ above, these types of people, they can't enjoy the normal things in life. Christ above, when he goes for a picnic with his wife, why, is he just sitting on the blanket trying to stab the gaps in his fingers with a bread knife? Good Christ, what's he gonna be like when he's older? Bringing his kids to watch Shrek 7, all the while playing Russian roulette in his seat? I mean, going on a family holiday. His wife and kids tucking into hotel croissants and orange juice at the breakfast table while he's resting a shark at the beach. This man can't live without risk. Ozzy, in this game, trust me, he's probably gonna play the match with a switchblade down his shorts.
Robbie Knox.
I don't know what to say about this guy. Clearly he doesn't know how to pose for a damn photograph. Friendsville, has this guy ever thought of cracking a damn smile? I mean, would that break all the corners of your face? Come on, Robbie, you've been invited to Clash of Creators. Let's put a smile on that face. Now I really do sound like the goddamn Joker.
JMX FIFA.
Got no Disney Channel show, so no Disney Channel flow. And unlike me, you are just the number 2, bro. You're a fail, all your music's getting old, it's getting stale. Gonna feel like you dropped the soap even though you got out of jail.
This is why YouTubers shouldn't rap. Again, I know nothing about JMX FIFA, but what? What is this?
You are just an evil guy, Anakin, not Luke. Yeah, you're like McGregor in the 10th round. You about to go to jail, prepare to get bent down.
Is this modern music? If I was in a taxi and heard this on the radio, I'd be willing to throw myself into moving traffic.
Morgs.
Who's Morgs again? Oh, is he that 12-year-old boy who made a diss track on his mum?
26 years old, but you look 80. You're not cool, you're an old lady. You're weak and your muscles are achy.
Excuse me while I vomit my breakfast all over my feet. My toes are gonna smell like a mixture of Cocoa Pops and the armpit of a cat. Don't ask!
Cake! Cake! Did someone say cake? My name is Morgs and I'm the final member of the 100,000 calorie squad. That Morgs is back! With me leading the squad and you guys supporting.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid if I listen anymore, I'll do irreparable damage to my ears. Ozzy, watch one more video of this and trust me, I will envy the deaf. Listen, fair play to Morgs, you've absolutely smashed your career. You've given mentions to your parents, great stuff, but 18 million views for
Ignoring my girlfriend for 1 week. Gone too far.
Is this where YouTube is going? Is this what it takes to get views? I mean, soon is it going to be
Ignoring my terminally ill granny as she begs someone to help her off the toilet. Gone wrong.
like, what is this? Honestly, this fella looks like he'd probably stick his pet rabbit in the oven if it got him some views.
I've never seen my mom cry before. Scary.
Because that's the natural reaction to seeing your actual mother crying. Put it on the internet and label her scary. What? If I did that to my mother, she would slap me in the teeth with a shovel.
I'm Alex.
Oh, anyone who dubs themselves internet sensation, it kind of makes them look like they've got the ego of Simon Cowell. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but honestly, on a football pitch, I'm guessing he's got the sporting ability of a coffee and walnut cake. Imagine sticking him at centre back and telling him to mark a birdie centre forward. You might as well chuck him into a prison cell with someone who looks like Mike Tyson. I mean, that poor boy, he'd very quickly have chunks of his hair used as toilet paper.
Arthur TV.
Okay, I've never heard of Arthur TV by the name alone. It makes it sound like it's an entire channel dedicated to that sexually frustrated bear. But no, instead, alright then, let's see. Arthur.
I'm leaving YouTube to go on a reality show.
Okay, that's it. I don't need to read anymore. I don't need to click on anything else. I have already made up my mind that if that is the case, Arthur, then clearly you've got the integrity of a chunk of marmalade toast. Because in my head, anyone who willingly steps foot into the depths of reality TV for the good of the human race should be immediately stuffed on a spaceship and given a one-way ticket to the moon. So when the next Neil Armstrong finally gets around to doing more space exploration up there, he'll now be tripping over moon rocks and the corpses of Geordie Shore. So Arthur, there you go. Is it worth it? Do you want to be blasted into the moon?
Cam Kirkham.
Here's another man who's clearly spawned from Will&E's armpit. I swear to God, the power this young man has. Whenever he coughs, he seems to vomit up another mid-20s YouTuber who spends his weeks reacting to TikTok videos. Listen, I feel bad for this guy. He sacrificed his hair and eyebrows to get into XO. I'm sorry. What? He was preparing for a 6 month in a wobbly YouTube supergroup which was falling apart at the seams as if he was joining the Navy SEALs for a 3-year stint in Baghdad. The poor guy, look at him. He looks like Britney Spears mid-meltdown. Honestly, he was only trying to join XO. This wasn't One Direction and worldwide fame. He was just wanting to sit next to True Geordie, not Harry Styles. Was it really worth chucking your eyebrows in a bin? Was it really worth spending the next 3 months looking like Woody Harrelson's nephew? Honestly, you look like one of the bananas in pajamas. So if you're willing to make yourself look like a thumb just so you can be mates with Stephen Tries, then what else are you willing to do? I mean, 30 years down the line, are you going to be sitting outside Sainsbury's with a sponge offering to wash people's arse cracks for a tenner? Come on, Cam, learn to say no.
Alison Gibb.
Listen, you might think I'm gonna bring up the Jake Paul fight when he showed the technique of a constipated crab, but no. Alison Gibb is a boxer with heart and fight. It takes a lot of guts to step into the ring. And the way he bounced back from that when he beat that American fella, forget his name. You know, the one who looked like he had the personality of a houseplant. That one. Anyway, I can't remember my point. Oh, no. Yeah, to be fair, Alison Gibb, you carved out a new career. Well done. But do you not think this man regrets his choice of name? For someone like Jake Paul, it's easy to bring his name into the boxing world without everyone sneering because it's a real name. But try and get a pro fight under the name Alison Gibb. It's literally the words a big nose backwards. You could tell every time Eddie Hearn was forced to say his name, he felt a lump of vomit in his throat. I don't care if you look like the villain of Noddy. Please change your name if you want a boxing. Your first name is literally Ali. You know, the most iconic name in the history of the sport? Come on.
Willie.
I've already dedicated an entire video to Willie, but what I will say is this. I would imagine trying to give this man a head massage, you'd probably be in danger of lacerating your thumbs.
Zach Alsop.
Alright, let's see, who's Zach Alsop? Well, he's uploaded one video in the last 3 years. Alright then, let's check it out.
That's it, nice. Yeah, they're good. Yes.
That was 15 seconds of my life and I want them back!
Thogden.
I like Thogden, he seems like a good kid. He's hardworking, he's living the dream, and years ago, he was literally a fan. I like Thogden, I really do. But let me just watch this video of when he was a fan.
Oh, hello. Right, what's your name?
Theo.
Nice to meet you, Theo. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I do.
Subscribe to this guy. What's your channel name?
Fogden FIFA.
What?
Fogden FIFA.
Thogden FIFA.
Yeah,
subscribe to this guy.
I guarantee you, when this interaction happened back in 2015, Jack probably would bet good money that he'd never see this kid again. If you told Jack in 6 years' time that he'd actually be interviewing this little boy and his dad over his favorite choice of sandwich, oh, he'd probably shoot himself in the face.
One other thing, try and upload 2 videos a week.
I will try. I struggle with one.
Yeah, do you have another job beside it? Because it just makes you earn more money, you know?
True. But I don't get nearly enough views for that.
Yeah. But, you know,
I like
the
how we
more the
agreed.
better.
Yeah.
The more the merrier as well.
I will try, mate.
Alright,
I'll try.
cool.
I love this. Thogden is what, 11 years of age, fresh out of the womb, and he's giving financial career advice to Jack, mate. Clearly, that boy has his head screwed on. But yeah, he is right. Jack, 6 years later, and it's a 5-month video drought.
So guys, I've just found some more YouTubers. I found Toby again for the 2nd day running. Just found Jack again, this is awesome.
Theo, they're not bastard Pokemon. It's a YouTuber's event, I would have thought so. It's like going down the zoo and saying, I found the monkeys, I found the tiger. No, you're not out in the safari with a gun, lad. You've just paid £15 like everyone else.
Spencer Owen.
Well, I can't really say anything about Spencer Owen. He's literally the godfather of YouTube football. Next.
Mark Goldbridge.
I think people missed the point of my video. I like Mark Goldbridge, but again, the guy models himself as the next Roy Keane on the pitch. I'm skeptical. So alright Mark, here's a challenge. If and when we ever face on a football pitch, if you successfully manage to get the ball off me in a one-on-one slide tackle, then I will give you the keys to my house.
Josh Peters.
Why am I still doing this? Why am I commenting on YouTubers I've never actually watched? I'd imagine, looking at him, he's probably got the footballing first touch of a chicken nugget.
Jackmate.
I'm convinced this is a man who keeps a collection of former podcast hosts trapped in his basement. I'm convinced of it. Duty Rhino has probably spent the last 18 months living off nothing but eggshells and cups of Jack saliva. Honestly, this man is like the Mussolini of YouTube podcast hosts. If I was a poor co-host sitting around his table, I'd be terrified to interrupt his anecdote with a sneeze, because I know I'd probably then have my feet fed to a gaggle of hungry dogs. Honestly, he looks like nice, bubbly, lovable Jack. Don't be fooled. This guy is supposed to be the English Joe Rogan, right? Nah, more like the Norwich Ramsey Bolton. Honestly, our intro will be next. A rising music sensation, but trust me, the next time he puts a foot wrong in happy hour, he'll soon be spending 6 months tied to a radiator in Jack's living room.
Stevie White.
Stevie White seems like the nicest guy on the planet. Forget the fact he looks like Buzz Lightyear. This guy is a fellow who's interviewed One Direction pop stars and Ricky Gervais, all the while working as an optician. Honestly, small businesses talk about inspirational team talks to keep their staff motivated, right? I'm guessing, go around every Specsavers in the country, and I guarantee you there's a photo of this man smiling in the staff room. Because I've been to Specsavers, everyone who works there looks like they're on the verge of jumping into a bonfire. I mean, I'm guessing spending 7 hours a day asking people if they can see the red balloon, or asking how many blue letters they can read, it's probably about as much fun as watching a dog's rectal exam. I know I should be calling this man out, this is the point of this petty video, but no! He just raised £11,000 for a baby loss charity. Yes, his name makes him sound like Heisenberg's mild-mannered cousin, but no, Stevie White, he's a hero.
Theo Baker.
Theo Baker is probably the best footballer at this event, right? But I'm sorry, his muscles are held together with tinfoil. This guy probably needs one of those stair lifts in his house. I'm convinced he holds onto a rail in the shower. I'm convinced after his litany of injuries, this man probably needs 45 minutes to stand out of bed every morning. Trust me and Theo Baker on a football pitch, he might be more talented, he might be more skillful, but his body probably shakes every time he has a sneeze. I'm convinced I would win that one.
Chris MD.
Chris MD seems like the nicest YouTuber on the planet. Well, I have to find something to call him out on, so I don't know. Maybe he's too nice? I mean, those are the ones you always need to watch out for. I don't know, I get the feeling that behind closed doors, he probably drowns gerbils in the toilet and trips old women on the escalator. I mean, don't be fooled by his cheeky grin and nice boy persona. No, I'm sure when kids dared to trick or treat at his London mansion, he probably threw hot acid in their face.
Pie face.
Do you remember what I said about people who go on reality TV? Listen, I want to make an exception because he seems like a nice guy. But, you went on Big Brother? Big Brother! Everyone who goes on that show has the integrity of a squashed egg McMuffin. Come on, Pie. Why?
Ramel Henry TGF.
You allowed your mate to stick his head in a microwave. Any more needs to be said? Anyway, that is the end of it, lads. That was a complete car crash, wasn't it? Whoa, what even was that? No, I wouldn't invite me after, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Listen, I hope nobody took this video seriously, but if by some miracle you enjoyed the video, don't forget to go like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.